What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another live training here at Well Streams for Beginners. How is everyone doing tonight? Now, you guys can't see me just yet. I don't know why, but let me see. If you guys can hear me and see me, go ahead and comment down below right now. There we go. Whoa, that was a little weird. It wasn't popping up on my screen for some reason, but we're live. If you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me, go ahead and comment down below. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys can hear me and see me perfectly fine. Guys, tonight we're going to have an amazing live training. We're going to be going in deep on how you can build 2 streams of income. Now, guys, first and foremost, before I go ahead and start the live training, guys, Happy New Year's to every single one of you guys watching right now. I know I haven't seen you guys since last year. It's been a minute. I haven't seen you guys since last year. So Happy New Year's to every single one of you guys. Guys, we are in the new year. We're 7 days into the new year. So how many of you guys right now have been putting in nothing but action into your life? How many of you have so far been making progress over the last 7 days of the year, guys? We started the year 7 days ago. How many of you guys have started making some progress? Go ahead and show me in the comments down below by showing a quick emoji, a fire emoji. Go ahead and comment me, whatever it is. Just go ahead and let me know in the chat. What's up, everybody, though? How are you guys doing? Go ahead and comment down below where you guys are watching from. Let me go ahead and see where you guys are watching from. Go ahead and shout your guys' city. Go ahead and shout your state out. Let's go ahead and see where you guys are currently coming in from. Now, also, guys, if you guys would like access to my 2025 ATM business and merchant services guide, go ahead and comment guide down below, guys. You see it down below? Go ahead and comment guide down below. That's GUIDE. Go ahead and comment guide down below, and I will go ahead and send you over the guide. Now, if you guys are watching me anywhere else besides my Facebook group, like whether it's on YouTube, on TikTok, or anywhere in my social media platforms, don't comment down below guide, because I will probably not be able to reply to you or even send it to you just based on your comment. The best thing that I would recommend you guys to do is either message me on Facebook at Juan Geronimo or message me on Instagram at the Juan Geronimo. That's TheJuanJeronimo, guys. Don't message me anywhere else. There's a lot of fake profiles of me, so I don't want you to get scammed. I don't want you to message the incorrect profile. Now, I'll go ahead and put my Facebook right here down, my Instagram down here down below, so that every single one of you guys can see it. But tonight's going to be special, guys. We are going to go over 2 streams of income, how you can build 2 streams of income right now in 2025. Now, most of you guys know me from an ATM business, and that's true, guys. I am still in the ATM business. I have over 35 ATMs, but over the last 7-8 months, I've been able to build a merchant services portfolio and now have over 17 terminals all across Dallas, Texas. In some of my current ATM locations as well, I have some of these terminals. So this is what I love to call double dipping. I'm making 2 streams of income from one business, right? I have some of my ATMs in barbershops, nail salons, convenience stores, and all I did was, hey, Mr. Business Owner, I just recently started offering credit card machines to help you completely wipe out your merchant services fees. If you'd be interested, I'd be more than happy to let you know more about what our services are. And boom, this is exactly how I was able to land another stream of income from one of the businesses that I'm currently working with. So if you guys are excited to learn more about that, go ahead and comment a fire emoji down below. Go ahead and just let me know I'm interested. I'm ready to learn. Just let me know, guys. Now, for all of my people watching live, because I know I have a few people watching live, I can see you guys here on my screen. Go ahead and comment live. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Go ahead and comment live down below if you guys are watching live. And also, if you guys are watching the replay, go ahead and comment replay down below. I know a few of you guys posted on my post that I posted here earlier in the group that you guys wanted me to send you over the replay because you weren't going to be able to make it. So, hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure you're watching now, but go ahead and comment replay because I'm still watching the comments, right? Now, let's go ahead and dive into the live training tonight, guys. Now, tonight, we're going to be talking about 2 important topics, going over 2 streams of income. But before I go ahead and get started, guys, let me go ahead and give you guys a little background on myself. And for those of you guys that don't know me, ultimately what even qualifies me to help you build another stream or even two streams of income. Well, guys, my name is Juan Geronimo. I am currently based out of Dallas, Texas. And what I've been doing over the last 5 years, guys, has been pretty much building streams of income, building a passive income stream for myself, building cash flow so that I'm able to live my life on my own terms, so that I'm able to spend my time the way I want to. If I want to go out and freaking, go out to the beach and be on the beach for 30 days, I can do exactly that because I have my streams of income coming in passively, meaning I don't have to physically trade my time for money. And that's the goal, right? That's my lifelong goal, is to build businesses that are going to make me money while I'm at home, while I'm with the family, while I'm on vacation, while I'm on the beach, while I'm on the other side of the world, without having to worry about a single permission or PTO or whatever they call it with the whole 9 to 5, right? So that's the goal. And I've been able to master that over the last 5 years, and now helping people do the exact same thing. I've been able to scale my ATM business to over 35 ATMs. Shout out to my boy Marcus. I see you in the chat. I've been able to build my ATM business to 35 ATMs. I've been able to build my merchant services business to over 17 current terminals on location, now making me 2 different streams of income, making me a combined total of $20,000 a month in passive income. Now, guys, I am here to show you guys exactly how I was able to do that. So you guys are in for a ride. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the live training, guys. Step 1, right? Most of you guys are wondering, well, how can I even do this, Juan? I'm about to give you guys the whole line, right? So if you guys don't already have your pen and your paper, go ahead and get it right now, because I am going to walk you guys through step by step on how you can get started. Now, if any of you guys have any questions as well, hold your questions until the end. Hold your questions until the end, because toward the end of the live training, I will be hosting a quick Q&A session where you guys will be able to comment down below, ask any questions that you guys have, and I'll be able to answer them for you as well. So let's go ahead and dive into the live training, guys. Number 1, right? How can I build 2 streams of income? Well, guys, believe it or not, ATMs and merchant services almost fall under the same category. You can simultaneously start both businesses without having to freaking break an arm and a leg, without having to put in so much money into your business. Believe it or not, even if you start your ATM business, you can still simultaneously start your merchant services business at the same time and not have to worry about breaking the bank. Isn't that amazing, guys? I mean, how many of you guys right now are like, oh my God, well, I can't even start ATMs. Juan, how do you expect me to start merchant services? Well, guys, it literally does not take you any more time or any more money to get started with your merchant services business. So all of my people right now watching that have started your ATM business and now want to endeavor into merchant services, it is perfectly okay to start your merchant services business without having to open up another company, without having to invest more money. You don't have to worry about that, guys. This is exactly what I've been doing over the last 7-8 months, and I am going to drop all the information that you need so that you can do the same thing. So just like with your ATM business, if you wanted to start merchant services, all you need to do is form your company, right? Set up your LLC and set up your EIN. And guess what, guys? You can start both businesses under the same company. You can literally start both businesses under your same LLC, corporation, DBA, whatever it is that you're using, right? You can start both under the same one. Now, let me go ahead and walk you guys through both, though, because there is some ups and there's some downs, right? If you set up both businesses under the same company, you're tying both businesses together. So let's just say, for example, right, let's knock on wood, right? God forbid you get sued. Well, both businesses are unfortunately tied together. That would be the only thing about putting both under the same LLC. But guys, in my experience of being in this business and a lot of my mentors who've been in the business for a long time, guys, the likelihood of you getting sued is very, very minimal. So therefore, it might be okay for you, if you're comfortable with it, to set up both businesses under the same LLC. The great thing about setting both businesses under your same LLC is you're able to use the same LLC, meaning you don't have to apply for multiple LLCs and pay multiple state fees, but you can keep both incomes under one company. It is going to be easier to track everything. It is going to be easier for your bookkeeping. It is going to be easier for your accountant to help you out with taxes. And that's the great thing about setting up both businesses under the same LLC or corporation, right? Now, if you want to use two separate LLCs, that is perfectly fine. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, once you set up your company, right? Once you set up your company for your business, you are now ready to set up a bank. Now, all of you guys know this. With an ATM business, you need an ATM business for a bank. Now, on the other hand, for merchant services, if you decide that you want both businesses under the same company, but you want two separate bank accounts with merchant services, you can actually go work with any bank. You could work with Bank of America. You could work with Chase. You could work with Wells Fargo. Merchant services is not a big deal with those. Why? Because it's not cash intensive. The banks don't have like all kinds of security measures because you're taking card payments, right? On the ATM business, though, you do need an ATM business friendly bank. Now, this is one of the things that I tell a lot of my students. If you already have an ATM business and you are already working with a bank account or a bank that's ATM business friendly, all you have to do is open up a second checking account under that same account and then just connect your merchant services to that account. Once you do that, you have the same bank, but two separate accounts. So you're still separating both streams of income. You're still able to keep two different streams of income nice and neat. You're able to do your bookkeeping. You're able to keep everything organized if that's what you want to do. Now, if you want to mix both incomes and put them both under the same account, that is also perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about opening up two different streams of income. Two different bank accounts. You could open up one account and have both streams of income hit that account. As long as you're categorizing each income to its corresponding business. As long as you're keeping all of that nice and neat, everything is perfectly fine, right? Once you set up your bank, guys, then you're ready for processing. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky because most processors will only help you out with one business, right? It's very rare that you find a processor that's willing to help you out with ATMs and merchant services. There's typically only one processor for ATMs and one processor for merchant services, which is perfectly fine. It's better you do it that way because there are some processors who will give you free processing and not put you under contract. And when it comes to merchant services, it changes a little bit. You do have to pay fees for, not necessarily you pay the fees, but there will be fees that are corresponding to the ISO themselves. And that all comes from the residual. So you don't have to worry about paying that out of pocket. It all comes from residual. And I'll get into the numbers here in just a second for you guys, right? But when it comes to your processing company, you have to work with a company that gives you free processing and no contract for the ATM business, and a company that will give you the best rates and also will not put you under contract for merchant services, right? So once you find those companies, then you're locked and loaded and you're ready to start prospecting locations so that you can finally install your first ATM and your first credit card machine. You see where I'm going with this, guys? You're able to start both businesses at the same time. I've literally been explaining to you guys how you can start both businesses at the same exact time. So once you start, once you set up your bank, once you've connected with the right processors for both businesses, now you're ready to go find a location. Now, there will be some times where you might run into a business and they might want a credit card machine, but they might not want an ATM. That is also perfectly fine. Guys, we can't win them all. We can't get the best of both worlds at all times, which is perfectly fine. Here's why I say this, because I've had so many locations that I've placed an ATM at, and I've had my ATM in there for months, for years. And then finally, they reach out to me and they're like, Juan, I remember you mentioned something about credit card machines. I've been paying a lot of processing fees, or I've been dealing with a bunch of BS with this current company. Let me hear more about what you have to offer. and boom, this is how you're able to land another account for your merchant services. This is how you're able to make 2 streams of income from one business. You already have your ATM in there. All they want now is your credit card machine. And now you're making 2 streams. So it doesn't matter whether the customer is using your ATM or they're swiping their card and paying with card. No matter what, you're making money. And this is the great thing about 2 streams of income, about double dipping. So if you walk into a business and they're interested in ATM, that's perfectly fine. As you build a relationship, as you build some trust with that business, eventually they're going to want to know more about your merchant services. If you see that they are on traditional merchant services, meaning they're paying processing fees, that is your goal. That is the green light for you to step in and be like, hey, Mr. Business Owner, I've seen that you have been paying processing fees. I know we have an ATM in here, and I know this ATM is helping reducing those processing fees. But what if I can tell you that I can completely wipe out your processing fees with one of my terminals? Oh, really? Tell me more, right? Now they're going to want to know more because you're providing them a further solution to completely wipe out processing fees, to put more money back in their pocket. There's only 2 things that business owners care about when it comes to their business, right? How much money they make and how much money they can save, right? So if you can help them save money, that just means that you're helping them make money. You're putting more money back into their pocket. So if you can come into their business and offer them some sort of offer that will help them save money, that's already freaking golden for them. Why? Because now you, who is one person helping them with 2 different problems that they've had in their business, that's already a freaking gold mine for them, right? So that's all you have to do, guys, is just find a location. If they want ATM by itself, that's perfectly fine. If they want merchant services, that's perfectly fine. Later on, you would be able to further pitch them on your second offer, and they'd be able to work with you. Why? Because there's already trust, right? And guys, it's just a matter of scaling the business now. Once you find your first location, it's just a matter of rinsing and repeating, rinsing and repeating. Once you find your second one, your third one, your fourth one, just imagine you have 2 streams of income from each business, and you have, let's just say, let's be conservative here. Let's just say that in the next 6 months, you were only able to land 4 locations. But with those 4 locations, you installed an ATM and a credit card machine. 4 times 2 is 8. That's 8 streams of income, guys. 8 streams of income that you're making from 4 businesses, because you're making money on your ATM and you're making money on your credit card machine. I mean, guys, come on. How amazing does that sound, right? How amazing does that sound, right? And that's what I've been doing over the last 7-8 months, and gladly have been helping a lot of my students do the exact same thing now. So that's what it takes, guys. That's what it takes to be able to start a business like this. Remember, set up your company, set up your bank. Like I said, if you want to start both businesses, you do need an ATM business-friendly bank, because the bank is what's going to allow you to receive that income from your ATM business and your merchant services business. If you want to start with merchant services alone by itself for the first time, then you don't need to worry about an ATM business-friendly bank. You could work with any bank. But if you decide that you want to start your ATM business later, then you will need an ATM business-friendly bank. Now, like I said, you can go open up multiple different bank accounts under your same LLC, and you'll just have a bank for your ATM business, and you would have a bank for your merchant services business, and that's perfectly fine. If anything, that's going to be more it's going to be more efficient for you to bookkeeping, to keep your book in order, right? To categorize transactions, to keep track of your business expenses, right? So that'll be more efficient for you. But if you want to start both at the same time, then I would highly recommend you to find an ATM business-friendly bank, because even the ATM business-friendly bank will be able to help you with your merchant services, right? And that's how you'll be able to start both businesses at the same time. Now, once you start both businesses, guys, like I said, you're off to the races. It's just a matter of scaling the business. Now, one of the things that I will tell you guys is, whenever you start your business and you start prospecting locations, don't be afraid to go in and speak to business owners, right? Being able to land locations comes with practicing your sales. How good are you with sales? If you're already in a field where you're practicing sales every single day, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to walk into a business and sell them your offer. But if you're someone who's working a traditional 9 to 5 at McDonald's or not so much in customer service where you're speaking to people, then sales might be a little bit harder for you. And therefore, like they say, practice makes perfect. You're not going to be able to perfect your craft unless you go out and practice, unless you go out and get some reps in. So if you're just now getting started with your business, go out and speak to as many business owners as you can. Just go in, have a conversation, ask a few questions. It's all about getting those reps in, right? As you put in more reps, you're going to get better, better, better. It's only going to become second nature when you go into a business. Hey, Mr. Business Owner, how's it going? I see that you're using Square. You're probably paying processing fees. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, we're paying a few $100 in processing fees. Okay, well, how do you feel about that? Oh, man, well, I don't like it. Oh, well, why haven't you changed? Well, I haven't found the right company. Well, hey, I don't know if this is a sign, if God sent me here, but I own a merchant services company. I could help you out by placing one of my terminals in your business and completely wiping out those fees. How does that sound? Oh, well, tell me more. Or let me see your business card or show me your brochure, right? And boom, you set yourself an appointment. All you have to do, guys, is just walk in and have conversations, right? And then follow up. Always follow up, guys. You always want to follow up with your businesses. Believe it or not, guys, 80% of closed deals come from follow-ups. So if you go into a business and they tell you no, don't walk away and don't give up on it. Hey, put it in your pipeline. Go visit another 2-3 locations, and maybe a week later, go back to that same location and follow up. Because some people sometimes may tell you no, or may tell you I'm not interested because they're busy at the moment, because they're focused on their business. They have a problem or two that they're dealing with at the moment, and they just don't want to deal with you right now. But that doesn't necessarily mean that their business isn't having a hard time processing, right? That doesn't mean that they might not be interested in your current merchant services offer, right? Let me take a sip of my Celsius here. So the follow-up always is important for your business. This is how you're going to close more and more deals, right? You're going to have to be able to follow up, guys. Now, when it comes to your merchant services and your ATM business, guys, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to, how can I say it? Because essentially you're not putting yourself out of business, right? And what do I mean by this? Some of you guys may be thinking, well, if I install an ATM in a business that's cash only, wouldn't I just be shooting myself in the foot if I put in a credit card machine? Because now my ATMs is going to go down? Yes and no. And more so, no. Why do I say this? I've dealt with this already. What's up, Devin? How's it going? Trust me, I've already gone through this issue. And what do I mean by issue? I've had a cash only business where I had my ATM and I did not want to install my credit card machine in there because I didn't want to shoot myself in the foot. The location was making me like $1,000 a month. And I was like, man, $1,000 a month is freaking phenomenal from an ATM. If I install a credit card machine, it's only going to reduce my fees. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, well, wouldn't you just make the difference with credit card machines? Not necessarily. Credit card machines make you great residual income, but they won't make you as much as ATMs, because with ATMs, you're making $3 per transaction. With credit cards, you're making a few cents, right? Now, the more the revenue that the business does, the more income that you make from your credit card machine, right? So whenever I was working with this cash only business, I was like, man, I'm making $1,000 a month. I do not want to get rid of this location. I do not want to take my not take my ATM out, but install ATM, because then I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot. Well, guess what, guys? A few months later, another merchant services company went in there and they offered them the service and they took it. Well, guess what? My ATM usage went down anyways. It went down, not to the point where I had to pull my ATM out, but to the point where I noticed a significant hit. I went from making $1,000 a month from that location to making $300 a month. Now, $300 is still good. Don't get me wrong, but I lost $700 a month now because I was afraid of shooting myself in the foot. Now, if I would have put my credit card machine in there, I would have made at least an extra $300-400 a month from that location. So yes, my income would have dropped from 1,000 to like 700 or 800 bucks. So I would have lost about 200-300 bucks a month, but it's still better than losing in total of 800 to 700 bucks a month, right? So that's one of the lessons that I learned in my experience, and why I tell a lot of my students, hey, if you land yourself a cash only business, it's okay to have your ATM in there and only your ATM, but at least make it known to the business owner that you also can help them with merchant services. Because once you let them know, hey, I can help you out with merchant services, at least now they know, all right, Juan will be able to help me out with merchant services. If I ever need merchant services, Juan is the first person that I'm going to reach out to. So if they ever have someone come in and like, hey, I can help you out with merchant services, they can be like, no, I have a guy. I just haven't decided to switch it, right? And boom, that's how you're able to take advantage of two streams of income from one business. This is how you're able to double dip, right? So this is one of the most common mistakes that I've noticed in this industry. A lot of people are just afraid of doing that. But guys, if you don't do it, someone else will. You know what Kevin Hart says? The sun isn't going to stop for no one. So if you're afraid of doing it, someone else will. So don't lose the chance, right? So let's go ahead and dive in, guys, into a quick Q&A. How does that sound? I got a few people here in the live. Go ahead and comment down below any questions that you guys have. Comment down below any questions that you guys have, and I will go ahead and take care of you guys and answer your questions. Also, guys, because it is January of 2025. I started in 2020. So, because it is a new month, I will be giving the next 5 people $1,000 off of my program for 2025. Now, I might extend this offer because I know we are going to sell out right away. It's gonna sell out like hotcakes. I already know it, but I might extend the offer to 10 people. Reason being is because my birthday is in January 10th. My birthday is in 3 days. So I will be turning 27 years old. And because it's my birthday and it's my birth week, whatever, I might go ahead and extend it to the next 10 people. But right now, for those of you guys watching the live, I am going to be giving the next 5 people watching my live $1,000 off of my program. And in my program, guys, I am going to walk you through step by step on how to form your company. I'm going to connect you with ATM business friendly banks. I'm going to connect you with the right processing for both your ATM business and your merchant services business. You will get an ATM included. You will get unlimited equipment included for merchant services. You will get appointment setting. You will get access to our location teams. You will get access to my mentors, to my community, my network, my curriculum, contracts, brochures, sales scripts, my personal one-on-one mentorship, all within my program. And if this is something that you guys would like access to, all you have to comment down below is wealth. Go ahead and comment wealth down below. I was going to say comment wealth streams, but that's too long. Go ahead and comment wealth down below. Wealth, that's WEALTH. Go ahead and comment wealth down below, and me or one of my team members will go ahead and reach out to you, and we'll go ahead and book you on one of my calendars here in the next week. And if you decide that you want to jump on a call with me, jump on. We'll see what we can do for you. Hey, even if it's just an informational call, that's perfectly fine. If it's an opportunity that you guys would like to take advantage of and get $1,000 off, then that's perfectly fine as well. But all you have to do is just comment wealth, and we'll go ahead and set up this call for you. Now, let's go ahead and get that Q&A started, guys. How many of you guys have any questions? And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. Comment down below. Even if it's a personal question, if it's a question about me, my business, how many ATMs, how many credit card machines do I have? How much money am I making? Whatever it is, guys, don't hesitate. Go ahead and comment down below. And I see your guys' comments coming in. Wealth, wealth, wealth. Go ahead and comment wealth down below if you would like access to my calendar and you would like to jump on a one-on-one call with me and potentially get $1,000 off of my program. I will be giving $1,000 off to the next 5 people, and only 5 people. My birthday is in 3 days. If I If I feel generous, I might open it up for another 10 because I know we're going to sell out like hotcakes. Again, within my program, I would walk you through step by step on how to form your company. I would connect you with ATM business friendly banks. I would connect you with free unlimited processing and the best processor, the best ISO for your merchant services. You would get an ATM included, an internet box included. You would get my mentorship included. You would get my community, my curriculum. You would get appointment setting for your merchant services. So if you're someone who's busy, if you're someone who just does not have time to go out and find your own locations, my company that I work with, my ISO, they will go out and find appointments for you, set those appointments up, and then you just have to show up and speak to the merchant. So they almost do half the work for you. So if this is something that you would like, comment wealth down below, set up a call, we'll get you started. But we would walk you through step by step on how to form your company, connect you with the right banks, connect you with the right process team, provide you equipment at wholesale price, provide you my one-on-one mentorships, contracts, brochures, everything that you need to set your business up. We got it, guys. We will help you step by step. Every single one of you guys literally can start your business this month if you want. This business is not hard to start. You can start this business in 10, 15, 20 days. The fastest that I've helped someone start their business was 15 days. So if any of you guys want to get started this month, you want to get started before February. I know some of my guys in here, you guys got girlfriends, right? You guys want to go ahead and get your girlfriend something nice for Valentine's Day, right? And you want your assets to cover that. Now is the time to start. So when Valentine's come, you're making a few $100 a month. Or maybe you got a birthday coming up. Or maybe you guys want to prepare for the holidays this year, right? We just got through Christmas, guys. I got my entire family a Christmas gift. I don't even know how much I spent. Like I'm in and I say this as humbly as possible, guys. I'm in a position now, thanks to my businesses, where I can go out and shop for my family without having to look for the price tag. I remember like 5-6 years ago, I was literally buying Christmas gifts and I was literally trying to budget it. I was trying to like set my budget. Okay, for this sibling, I'm gonna spend $50, $60 for this one. I'm gonna spend, $100 for my mom, $100 for my dad, and I was trying to budget, right? Nowadays, now with my current situation with my business, I literally told my siblings, send me your wish list, and I'll literally just order you a bunch of stuff for Christmas. And I've been able to do this because of my businesses, right? I've been able to be financially free, buy gifts, go out on vacation, literally do what I want to do, live my life on my own terms because of my businesses. And my goal is to be able to help you guys do the exact same thing. This is exactly why I do these live trainings. I want to provide as much value as possible. I want to help you guys do the exact same thing so that you guys everywhere in the United States and even in Canada can go ahead and do the same thing. You guys can go ahead and spend money on your family without having to look at the price tag, right? Be able to go on vacation. How many of you guys right now watching have a dream of going out to a nice vacation and not have to worry about calling out or asking for PTO or asking for time off, right? Last year, I went on vacation for the entire month of July. Literally went out of town 3 different times in the entire month of July. Then we came back, spent my daughter's birthday because her birthday's in July, had a birthday party at a theme park for her, and literally went right back out of town until August. Literally the entire month of July, guys, I was on vacation and I didn't have to worry about a single penny. I didn't have to worry about asking my boss for time off. I didn't have to worry about none of that, right? And that's the beauty of passive income, guys. That's the beauty of building a business that's going to consistently generate cash flow, right? So, the information is there, guys. It's up to you to take it and roll with it, right? Roll with it and implement it into your business. How many people have you helped get successful in the ATM business going, do you think? So far in my journey of being in this business, I've been able to successfully help over 1,500 people. 1,500 people across the United States. This is throughout my entire career. I've started my mentorship program on my own, and then I started working with a great mentor of mine, Paul Alex. He has a company named ATM Together, and I teamed up with him, and we've helped hundreds and hundreds of people start their ATM business. And then ever since then, we parted ways, and now I'm doing my mentorship program on my own again, where I help aspiring entrepreneurs start with ATMs and credit card machines. And ever since then, I've been able to help a few hundred people since splitting with ATM Together. So yeah, I've been helped. I mean, you guys can go into my group here and go over my student success stories. I've helped a lot of people start their business all across the United States. And still counting, guys, still counting. I'm looking forward to help 5 of you guys get started with $1,000 off for this month of January of 2025. So all you guys have to do is comment wealth down below, and I'll be able to help you guys out. What's up, Andrew? How's it going, man? But any questions, guys? Any of you guys have any questions for me? If you guys have any questions, comment down below. What's up, LaMarcus? What's up, my man? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Tonight's live is pretty short, guys. Tonight's live is pretty short. I know it seemed like a ton of information was going to be pretty much spilled out for you guys during this live. Believe it or not, starting an ATM business and a credit card machine business, it's not that difficult. You can start both at the same time. This is why the live was pretty short. But you guys know the steps. You guys know everything that you need to know to get started with this business. At this point, it's up to you. It's up to you. Do you want to get started now, or do you want to waste another month, another 2-3 months before you make any change? It really comes down to what you want to do, guys. It really comes down to you. Is it saturated in 2025? Of course not, man. First and foremost, 2025 just started. That's number one. In October of 2024, literally 10 months into 2024, I landed a cash-only bar. My first month, it did $1,300, and my second month, it did $3,000 in October 2024. In December, this ATM made me $2,800. And that's of course because December, it's a little slower for everything because people are buying gifts, people are going out of town. So December is always usually a slow month, but that location is still thriving. And I landed it a few months ago, 6 months ago, in October of 2024, literally like 3 months ago, I've landed this location. And so far it's been killing it for my ATMs. I also landed a panaderia, a bakery, for a credit card machine. The business owner was paying $800 a month on average in processing fees. I helped that merchant completely wipe out their merchant services fees, completely wiping out $800 a month. Now they pay only $200 a month because they're leasing the equipment and they're paying software fees. So they're only paying $200 a month. But guys, would you rather pay $800 a month, or would you rather pay $200 a month? Right? I completely helped them wipe their fees out. And now from that location by itself, I'm making like $200 a month from that specific bakery. I have 17 of these locations, guys. Yes, $5,000 is enough to get started with your first ATM. That's correct. If you guys have $3,000 to $75,000, I want to say $8,000, from $3,000 to $8,000, you have more than enough to get started with both your ATM and merchant services business. 3 being on the low end, more so on the merchant services side of the business. 8,000, 5,000, more so on the ATM. Reason why I say yes to 5,000 is because if you decide that you want to start your business completely on your own, you want to do all the work, you want to go through the trial and error, you want to put the puzzle together, then you could easily get started with about $5,000 to $6,000. If you want to invest into a mentorship, a program, someone that can guide you step by step, there's going to be a little bit more of an investment. But think about it like this, guys. You're taking a shortcut. You're investing in yourself. You're investing to save you more time, right? How many of us in here right now, Andrew, I'm sure you're one of them as well. How many of you guys right now value your time, right? I value my time. My time is super valuable. I have 2 little girls. My baby girl, she just turned 1 year old. She just turned 1 yesterday on the 6th of January. She just turned 1, right? My goal is to be able to spend my time with both of my little girls pretty much forever. And I've been doing that because I started my business 5 years ago. I started my business when my firstborn was born. She's 5 years now. I'm able to take her to school every morning. I'm able to go spend time with her on parent lunch. I'm able to go pick